This is a quick demonstration of the cryogenic performance of the Triton DMA, TTDMA. I'm going to use the simple mini cryo that we sell. It's a 1 litre capacity. It can be used manually, as I'm going to show now, or you can actually put an auto control valve, which is this arrangement here, which replaces this part here and then plugs into the back of the unit with the connector. So it's a choice of how you want to use this. For most people, the mini cryo without the auto control valve is more than good enough. If you're going down to something like -100 degrees and you just want a reasonable heating rate of something like 3 or 4 degrees a minute from, say, that temperature, there's no problem at all using this 1 litre. You would typically get around 6 runs, 5 to 6 runs with one charge, and that's pretty good for most people's use. As a safety precaution, we have small pop-out supports at the side of each side of the instrument. There's one there, there's one on the other side in exactly the same position on the other side of the instrument, which will allow the instrument to support the Dewar and prevent it being knocked over. The way the cryo works is that the nitrogen is fed in at the bottom through the jacket of the instrument, comes out here, and then it is actually fed in by this time it's a gas. It's a balanced and total loss system, and the gas is then fed back into the chamber as a dry purge. That keeps everything nice and dry inside, and extracts the last bit of cooling from the system. So here we are, we have the instrument. It's currently, I shall move this forward so you can actually see this, it's currently around 40 degrees. It's been used, so we're going to go from around this temperature, and you can literally see how quickly it goes down. I'll open up the valve now, and away we go. I hope everybody is timing this. It's now beginning to drop. I'll give you a status. It's difficult to see the screen in this video, but I think that currently we've gone down 10 degrees from where we started already. I'm going to take it down to -100 in this case. The 1 litre will actually take it down to -190 if you so desire, but if you go down to that temperature you probably only get one run. If you want to use go down to routinely to -190 or do very long isotherms of subambient temperatures, we recommend the 35 litre auto cryo system that we supply. Temperature status now, it's reached about 0. It's now reached -10. It's now reached -20. I shall just move in so you can see that I'm not exaggerating. In fact, it's now -25. Just tighten that up a little. One thing to observe as well is that we don't use highly insulated pipework. The covering on this is actually a flexible pipe made out of PTFE. It can actually be moved reasonably well. You can actually move the Dewar around. But this is actually just to protect it from burns if you handle that. It's not really particularly to stop the nitrogen from boiling. In fact, we want it to boil. It's quite a different system to what most people would choose to use. We're now at minus 70. I'll show you that. It's minus 70. Minus 70 is going down very rapidly, as you can see. Now it's minus 80. Minus 90. I guess it's slowing down slightly. Not too much at this stage. Minus 95. And it's now approaching minus 100. I shall turn the nitrogen off now, so you can see that. It has actually achieved minus 100. Notice that I have turned the valve off now on the Dewar. This is simply the on-off here. I'll just turn that off. And I'll just leave that for 1 or 2 minutes. People don't believe that it's really achieved these temperatures, but in fact there's no nitrogen going in now at all. What you can hear is just the gas leaking out of the actual chamber itself into the system as it boils. I shall actually disconnect that just to be on the safe side, so that everyone is absolutely clear that there's no more nitrogen going through. And in fact, it has continued to go down quite substantially. We're currently at around about 113, minus 113 degrees. We'll leave that for about a minute or so, because one of the things that's quite important is to appreciate that the actual whole of the mass inside has actually achieved that temperature or is close to it. And if you're a little bit concerned, you can leave it for perhaps 1 or 2 minutes, just let everything settle down. It is actually obviously beginning to go back up again a little bit, but it's remarkably slow. It's kind of around about 110, minus 110 degrees. Okay, I think that quite nicely illustrates how efficient the cryogenics are on this system. I shall now terminate this and we'll go on to something else.